Chelsea's 10 youngest Premier League debutants, and where they are now. While Chelsea have earned a reputation for spending massive money in recent years, their academy has developed into the envy of world football. Reece James, Mason Mount and Callum Hudson-Odoi were all key contributors to the team's Champions League success last season, while the conveyor belt of talent from Cobham looks set to provide for jewels for the first team in the years to come. Although the Blues' youth setup hasn't always been this good, throughout the Premier League era various Chelsea coaches have been willing to give youth a chance. With that in mind, here are the 10 youngest Chelsea debutants of the Premier League years, and a look at how their careers have progressed since their bow in blue. Debut, 10th May 2005, Manchester United. After becoming a regular at youth level for the Blues, Grant got his reward when he was introduced as a 90th-minute substitute in Chelsea's 3-1 win over Manchester United. However, that would turn out to be his only appearance for the Stamford Bridge club. Grant has gone on to make a fine career lower down the football pyramid, most notably at Southend United. The midfielder also has 6 caps for Jamaica, and at 34 is still playing for Scunthorpe United. Debut, 31 January 1999, Arsenal. Forsell was signed by Chelsea at 17 years old, and then manager Gianluca Vialli wasted little time thrusting him into the first-team setup. After coming off the bench against Arsenal, he netted twice in his first start against Oxford United in the FA Cup. However, competition for attacking places was fierce at Chelsea and he had to move elsewhere to showcase his ability to score goals in the top flight. In a loan spell at Birmingham City he scored 17 Premier League goals in the 2003-04 season, although a serious knee meant he never reached those heights again. Debut, 26 December 2012, Norwich. Ake impressed from an early age with the Blues, and even when eventually moved to Bournemouth on a permanent deal, a buyback clause in his contract suggested he could return. However, it was Manchester City who moved in to sign the Netherlands international for £40 million. Ake has not been a regular at City, although he has been a key squad rotation option for manager Pep Guardiola. However, at 26 years old the defender may decide in the summer that he needs to be at a club where he can play more frequently. Debut, 13 May 2007, Everton. After making his debut in 2007, Hutchinson had to wait 3 seasons before his next outing for the Blues. Then in August 2010, his career looked to be over as he announced his retirement aged 21 due to a serious knee injury. Thankfully for Hutchinson, his condition improved significantly and he was handed a contract by Chelsea again in December 2011. The versatile defender never quite made the grade at Stamford Bridge but has gone on to be a favourite at Sheffield Wednesday, making 182 appearances across the course of 2 spells at Hillsborough. Debut, 11 May 2002, Aston Villa. Huth was part of 2 title-winning squads with Chelsea, and when he left the club in 2006, a career with mid to lower-level Premier League clubs looked to be on the cards. After spells with Middlesbrough and Stoke City, the German found a perfect situation at Leicester City. In 2015-16, he was part of arguably the biggest shock in the history of English football, helping the Foxes to the Premier League title. Huth played 35 games, forging an excellent partnership with Wes Morgan in defence. Debut, 25 September 2010, Manchester City. There haven't been many players coming through the Chelsea academy that have created a buzz like McEachran. The elegant midfielder was tipped to be a mainstay in the Blues midfield for many years, but he could never quite make the step up to Premier League football. Now 28, his career has been disrupted by a number of injuries, and he's currently in his 2nd season at MK Dons. Debut, 13 January 2007, Wigan. Saher was handed a trio of substitute appearances in the 2006-07 season for Chelsea, but he never appeared up to the standard required to lead the line in the Premier League. Since that breakthrough, he moved clubs frequently and only really found some consistency during a 6-year spell with Hapoel Beersheva. Still only 32, Saher is now at Maccabi Haifa. Debut, 12 December 2017, Huddersfield. Ampadu was signed by Chelsea from Exeter City in 2017, with the dreadlock defender impressing in a handful of league and cup outings. Once the debt had been done, Ampadu was quickly given chances to showcase his talent from the bench, but after signing a 5-year contract in 2018, he's been unable to kick on in a meaningful way. The Wales international is currently on loan from Chelsea at Venezia, having spent the previous 2 terms at RB Leipzig and Sheffield United. Debut, 31 January 2018, Bournemouth. One of the current crop at Chelsea, Hudson-Odoi was earmarked as a star by supporters long before he made his first appearance in the Premier League. The winger's searing speed and dazzling feat made him an instant favourite at Stamford Bridge, as he played a key role in the team's successful Europa League campaign in 2018-19 before his campaign was curtailed with injury. Since then, the England international has been unable to cement his status as a regular starter for the Blues. However, at 21 years old, time is on his side. Debut, 4 February 1996, Middlesbrough, Morris remains Chelsea's youngest ever Premier League debutant and appeared destined for greatness at the Bridge. He won Chelsea's Young Player of the Year for the 1996-97 season and contributed to the UEFA Cup and FA Cup triumphs in 1998 and 2000 respectively. Although iconic midfielder Xavi famously described Morris as one of his most challenging opponents, his minutes at Chelsea dried up following the appointment of Claudio Ranieri. As a result, he turned down a new contract offer with Chelsea in 2003 and signed for Leeds United. However, the midfielder was unable to kick on, and his career petered out with spells at Rotherham United, Millwall, St Johnstone and Bristol City.